Okay, next, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to go more detail about the first approach, which is the approximate estimate. Okay, so as a recap, in the previous video, I already mentioned that there are four methods under the approximate estimate. So in this video, we are going to go for the first method, which is the unit method. Okay, so basically, unit method is based on unit lah. Okay, so basically the estimation of the building cost is expressed in terms of the accommodation it provides. Okay, for example, like school. So cost per student place. So means that if you want to build a school, you're going to ask the client, okay, how big in terms of the capacity of the school. You can accommodate how much student, how many students, sorry. Alright, so from there you can determine cost per student is how much. Okay, you can calculate. Hospitals, cost per bed. Alright, theaters, cost per seat. Hostel, cost per residential place. Car park, cost per car space. Okay, so that's how you apply the unit method in generating the approximate estimate cost for that particular project. So basically, this unit method is quite a simple method. It's a straightforward. It's a straightforward, and it's applied at the very early stage. Means that even before the drawing is begun, you can apply this approximate estimate method using the unit method. Okay. However, even though it's a simple method, it's quite difficult. Why it is difficult? Because when come to times you need to do some sort like changes, modification is quite difficult. Okay, so means that at the very early stage you must you cannot compromise in terms of numbers of students and so on to determine the size. Okay, so you need to finalize. If you say that for 500 students, be it 500 students, but when you already start the construction, suddenly you want to change to 800 students, let's say. So it's quite difficult to change the cost and so on. And it's quite unreliable. Okay, it can be useful, but at the same time, you need to have some sort like supporting punya techniques to enhance or to justify your approximate estimate. It means that based on unit method, it's not going to produce and reliable punya data. Okay, you need to have a strong ataupun support punya data and so on. Okay, so for this, what we call it as a unit method, in order to determine the cost per student and so on, you can refer to buku panduan kos binaan JKR edisi 2019. In this book, they include the numbers of equipment is based on the client or design consultant, or you can base on buku panduan. Okay, so client or design consultant also have their own record, but of course JKR have provide the guideline books to give you guideline on how you can generate your estimate in the cost based on the kind of project that you want to use lah. Okay, so for this method, I'm going to share you with one example. Okay, in this example, we want to build a mosque. Okay, this one is one of the beautiful mosques located in Senayan, contohlah. Alright, so you have to calculate the cost of mosque, and the client asks you to build a mosque that can accommodate 625 people. Okay, 625 jemaah, okay, at one time. Alright, so therefore, from the relevant cost data, maybe you refer to this buku panduan JKR, or you refer to the client or consultant database. They mention that cost to build a mosque, it will cost you okay, it will cost you 2,300 per people. Okay, that's the cost of building a mosque. So per people, it will cost you 2,300 ringgit Malaysian. So straight away, applying the unit method, in order to calculate the total cost, the total estimate cost, you applying the formula people times cost ni lah, approximate cost ni tadi. Alright, so it's given 2,300. So 625 people times 2,300. So you get your estimate cost for this particular project is almost 1.5 million ringgit Malaysian. So based on that, so you can start your design. Okay, so that's how you apply this approximate cost, so that you give a rough idea atau cost to the client. Okay, this is your approximate cost to build this house. Okay, so maybe the client could, oh, it's quite under our estimation. So perhaps you can increase the volume of people. Okay, so that's the way you use it. Alright, that's the first method of approximate estimate. Okay, so next video we will continue with cubic method.